bat rep on the Edge of the Abyss campaign. This one is the Dead Fleet, I believe, right?
Number 3.
Yeah, the one in the desert. As we said at the end of the last game, neither of us actually play Trident Realms or Empire of Dust. You play the closest thing because you play Undead.
I do.
So in this game, he's bought his Undead. The first time you've actually bought them in this campaign as your actually primary force. They've just been now.
They've decided to make their debut in Force this time.
It's the first time you've played them in about 6 months as well.
It is. It's weird playing them because I've been like so used to playing the Night Stalkers recently. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, I've decided that my Varangur needed to redeem themselves after that last bat rep we recorded. It was a bit of a shambles on my part. So yeah, we're going to be doing the Dead Fleet. So the special rules for this are that all spells get +2 to their normal amount. So Surge 10 becomes Surge 12, Lightning Bolt 3 becomes Lightning Bolt 5, that sort of stuff. Also, because of the heat in the desert, it's all charging gets reduced by 1 inch. So,
yeah, so
except unless you're shambling, which is why I think he definitely bought the Undead.
Of course.
Though, to be honest, you not really bought that many shambling units. I see 3 shambling actual regiment like units, like not
shambling.
Oh, the white shambling as well.
Shambling.
Bloodworm shambling?
Yeah, they're shambling. As well as the
I didn't realize
they have shambling too.
I didn't realise the bloodworms had shambling. Oh, learn something new every day.
Now you do.
So I'm going to be a bit of a movement disadvantage, but I'm hoping kind of the staying power, which really wasn't seen the last time, will pay off. But so yeah, we just kind of get it down, roll the dice, and hopefully be a good game. One of us won't have to concede this time. Alright, so we'll be back with the armies in a second. Quick revision.
Correction, bloodworms are not shambling. I was wrong about that.
Okay, and now we'll be back
Okay,
with the armies.
so starting over here, we have a Void Lurker. Nothing on him. Next to him is a Lycanus with werewolves. They're carrying the Brew of Strength. Next to them are the Whites. They're carrying a Sparkstone. Next to them is Bloodworms. A horde of Bloodworms, rather. Bringing it over here, we have a horde of Revenants. They had the Scrying Gem, which helped kind of dictate the deployment for me a little bit.
You forced them to put four units down.
Yeah, that kind of helped a little bit. Revenant King right next to them, with he has Blood Boil on him. There's a regiment of mummies with the Diadem of Dragonkind. Behind them is a Necromancer. There's the Butchers. Nothing on them.
Sorry, I didn't see the Necromancer back there. So
Oh, he's right behind there, right there.
The Butchers, right?
The Butcher's right there. This is proxying for the Standard Bearer.
There's someone hidden back there.
Right there.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Got a load behind the forest.
And they have a regiment of Soul Reavers with the Brew of Haste.
So, continuing with my gender reversals of my army, we have the male Herge of the Fallen over here. Like my female Bannock. Just do a flip round. I have 2 units of the Fallen. This one up front here with the big rock has the Brew of Haste. Moving over here, we have a horde of cave trolls with the Dwarven Ale, because how long they spent wavered in that last game I played them. This wasn't really acceptable. Back here I have a Scald with the Healing Charm. No, Healing... Which one is that? He's got the one that gives him the spell. Healing Charm. Healing Charm. Over here I have... In front of the woods I have a regiment of Sons of Korgan, and behind the woods, if you, I don't know, you can see it, I have another regiment of Sons of Korgan. Both of them have Headstrong and Fury. Over here I have 3 Magus. They've got nothing special on them. Over here I have 2 hordes of Direfangs. Also, they've got nothing on them. They do have Headstrong and Fury though. And then over in the corner here I have my Cavern Dweller. And that's it for my army. most things on the table moved. Down here, the Cavern Dweller moved up 5. The Dire Fangs have kind of held back in reserve for the time being. See where they're needed. Over here, all 3 Magus moved up. The centre of the army also moved up. They moved up into the river, staying just out of range. Well, actually, no, I don't think you could reach me anyway if I moved my full movement. So, they're there. And Fallen, along with Persia, have moved up, staying just out of range of the Soul Reaver Cavalry. That's it for my movement. I have a bit of shooting to do, so we will be back when I'm done with that. Okay, 3 Magus put 4 points of damage on the whites over there. I rolled for a nerve test, forgetting to do it before the camera was back on. Rolled 4 and a 3, so they are absolutely fine. So yeah, we're going to get on to Joe's turn. So we'll be back in a minute.
Kind of stalled up. Void Lurker kind of moved off to the side, trying to stay out of range of his Cavern Dweller. The werewolves are in the river with the Lycanus. The whites are trying to get some cover because they didn't appreciate all that shooting for the last turn. The worms are in the river. Revenants, Revenant King, mummies, and Necromancer all kind of moved up. And this is our Mexican standoff corner. It's just, I foresee nothing happening for a little bit in this corner. Probably her just going to come and attack something. She's got better range. But that's about it. But beyond that, yeah, that's about it for my my movement.
Do you have any shooting? You got some surge going on.
I do have some shooting. I'm gonna use a breath attack. See if I'm in range of that for my mummies.
Okay.
See if I can do that.
Sounds good.
1 wound. one wound. Let's see what happens. Maybe I can get double 6. Maybe. Oh, I called it! Sorry. There's a baby sleeping and I'm an asshole, but you know what? There's a double 6 on the board, and I'm pretty freaking happy about that.
Down in this corner, the Magus just moved back a bit, but these guys have just kind of held firm. I'm going to force the movement out of him down here, because he's got a lot of his hard-hitting units down here. Over here, everything just moved up. I just kind of got in the face of everything. Yeah, I'm going to be receiving the charge, but I've kind of dictated the movement a little bit. I like to think, by getting in his face, he can't maneuver now. He kind of has to hit me before I hit him. Same thing down here. I know I'm going to receive the charge of these butchers, but the Fallen just got kind of up in their face. I know he thought this was going to be the Mexican standoff side of the board. He was wrong. These Fallen have moved up, and Herja has moved up to hit the Soul Reaver Cav in an attempt to rob them of their Thunderous Charge. We have a bit of shooting, a bit of healing to go on, so we'll be back after that, and then it'll be the melee phase. Okay, so down here we started with my Scald. He healed the trolls of their 1 damage because he was the only one, the only people who were damaged so far. So they healed for 1 because they failed their regen roll.
I'm pretty salty about fucking healing for fire every goddamn turn.
Down here I put 7 damage on the werewolves, so I'm going to nerve test them now. That's 5, 9, 16.
They're wavered.
They're wavered. Okay, sounds good. And we'll be back after the melee phase. So I realised while we were cutting this together that we forgot to record the nerve test on the Soul Reaver Cav. I didn't get enough to get them off the board this time.
Things kind of moved up and did their thing. I think the Void Lurker was kind of like, look, you know, I didn't make a very good move with it on the first try, so I think I rearranged it, and I think I did a better positioning with it this time around. It's an inch away from his Dire Fangs. They can't see it. It's out of range of them. so we'll see what happens within the next turn. The bloodworms moved up. They're now, kind of muscling the, trying to meet shield in front of the Maguses or whatever, trying to stop them from shooting getting all those shots off. The werewolves are kind of just they're sitting pretty in the in the river. They're taking a bath. They can't really do much right now. The whites moved up a bit. Remnants charged into the Sons of Korrigan. The Revenant King charged with them. The mummies are an inch away from the trolls. There's something I want to try, and I'm kind of excited to try this, so we're going to see what happens. There's a charge from the butchers into the fallen, I believe.
Yeah.
And guess what? Countercharge right back into Herja. See what happens with that. Alright, well, over here, again, there was one breath attack into the trolls, and I did a little cheeky move where my Necromancer basically surged them forward into the trolls, and now they're basically locked into melee combat after that one breath attack. So a little cheeky move I could do with that, but I can't nerf check them after the fact from shooting phase. That's about it from shooting. It started out poorly and ended up doing some decent damage. These two, the Revenants and the Revenant King, failed me terribly. They only did 1 damage combined.
To the Sons.
Yeah, to the Sons of Korrigan. Then it got better once I hit the mummies.
Had number 5 on them, right? Because
Attack,
we had
yeah.
one from breath attack.
Yeah, so they did about 5 more. 5 damage from the butchers rather, and then another 5 from Soul Reavers onto Herja. Allowed them to heal 2 from the previous assault, which was good for them.
We're going to start.
We'll start over at the Sons of Korrigan. 3, nothing. Start with the
Troll.
trolls.
That's what, 9, 10, 15. I think they're wavered. They're wavered, yeah.
The Wavered.
They're wavered, yeah.
Give them a little
Concerned guy. They're a little bit concerned. Headstrong better not fucking let me down this time.
Alright, we'll go over to the Fallen. Nothing.
There we go.
Same exact rolls
14.
both
Yeah,
times.
14.
Shit.
Joey's very unhappy about what happened down here. He shouldn't have moved. He didn't realise that the 2 diaphangs weren't quite in line with one another, and one was slightly in front of the other. No, he's very unhappy about what just happened down there. So, it is what it is. Stop being a dick now. Over here, these Sons, they counter-charge. These Sons moved up into the charge there. They can hinder charge because they came through the river. Trolls did not pass their headstrong roll. They did regen for 3 though. These Fallen right here, they have charged back into the Butchers. These Fallen moved up and charged Soul Reavers, and Herja obviously actually heals the one because she passed her nerve test. Before I forget that, because she's got Iron Resolve. As do they. Before I forget. Yeah, moved up and recharged the Soul Reaver cavalry. I'm going to do some shooting now, and then we'll be back to you after the melee. Okay, so we put 4 damage on the Void Lurker down here from the little contingent of Magus over here. We mentioned this not on the camera before. This is the only time I would ever take 3 Magus in the army because they get Lightning Bolt +4 +2, which means they get 6 shots apiece, so it's 18 shots with piercing 1. It's the only reason I would take it. Ordinarily, I would never take more than 2. And even then, that's kind of a stretch for me. The Trolls got healed. They now are pretty much all healed up. They're still just a little bit concerned. I did Corgan's Judgment from Herja on these fallen, and they healed for another 3, so now they've got 1 damage. So yeah, we're going to get. I'm going to quickly nerve check the old Void Lurker here. For absolutely nothing. So we'll get on with the melee, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so starting down here, Direfang's put 41 damage on the Bloodworms. I have this horrible fear I'm about to roll double ones, because that's just what I do on important rolls like this, because this flank is fucked when I roll double ones. Over here, what did I put? 12, 16 wounds on the Revenants. Yeah. Nothing on the mummies because they were stuck. I put 9 on the butchers, and then the Soul Reavers now have 9 on them. So I'm going to roll some nerve tests in a second. I realised in editing that we didn't actually record how the nerve tests for this turn. I got enough to get the bloodworms off the table, but nothing else.
Had to make a tough decision.
Where are we going?
Let's start over here.
Oh, what? You vampires being little bitches and running away.
They had to. Well, there was really no other option. I had to get them the fuck out of there. So they made I'm gonna call it strategic withdrawal.
310 points of running away.
310 points of survival.
310 points
of not being wasted. So they're getting.
I suppose it is a kill game. Losing them would be.
Yeah, they're getting the fuck out of there. So they're gonna try to get the fuck out. Counter charge, breath attack, surge.
That hasn't happened yet. That's what he's planning to do.
Yeah. Counter charge back into the.
Which ones? The ones in the forest, yeah.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, the ones that have their singular point of damage on them.
Yes.
This I knew was coming.
This is gonna happen. We'll see how well that goes.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Beyond that,
Some shooting and some melee. Well, since you only really have, we all know your surge is gonna make it, and your breath attack, and you can't nerve test, so I assume we'll be back after the melee.
let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Not a terrible turn of melee, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna roll for some nerve here.
We just agreed that was just going to be double ones because there was no way they were going to survive that onslaught that was coming. So yeah, let's go ahead and roll double ones for me if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, they're dead. I'll grab them off the table and we'll finish. Over here, you put what? That was 6 damage on those suns right there, Sons in the Woods.
Yep. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That in total. That's what that's 11, 12, 14,
14 total, yeah.
15. And 12, 15. I believe they are way good. I believe, but give me a second, let me check my paper. They're fine. I mean, they had Fury anyway, so they can counter charge. But, okay, on for cave rolls. 5, that's 11, 12, 13, they're fine. 6, again, 11, 12, they're fine. Okay. So just the Dire Fangs are gone. Okay, we'll be back with my turn in a minute. He's very unhappy. Joe's very unhappy. He didn't think Herja was going to be able to hunt the Soul Reavers down and get them. I mean, she's individual, well, he's individual, so I guess it's normal setup. But he's very unhappy about that. Down here, what do we call it? Cavern Dweller went after Lycanis. He's Strider, so he's not going to take a hinder charge for that. Dire Fangs went into the Void Lurker. The Magus moved up to put some more shots on things over here. Have counter charges over here, both charge back into the Revenant Horde. The Trolls regen for 3. They charge Revenant King. It's kind of weighing up the decision whether to charge the Mummies or the Revenant King. I decided on the Revenant King because I might actually have to get rid of him in this turn. Down here, the Fallen charge the Butchers, and as I said, Persia charged into the Soul Reaver Cavalry. So we're going to do the shooting phase, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay. So down here, they put 3 damage on the whites. They already have 3 on them, right?
Yeah.
It was either 3 or 4. They put 2 or 3 damage on them.
3 damage.
Over here has really upset Joe. Obviously, I get the buff. I did check on Fanatics before we did this. So the healing charm, from my understanding on this scenario, gives heal 5 instead of heal 3. And because of the +2 buff, as I said, I checked on the Fanatics page before we went ahead and did this. And that was the kind of the consensus I got. Anyway, back to the point. Joe's really upset because every single one of them healed the Trolls, so the Trolls...
To be fair, they should be gone with
the
the amount of
Trolls,
damage
once again,
they
have no damage on
The
them.
amount of damage they've consumed in this game, they should be gone. And they're not anything special. They're regen 5. Like, they're not anything special.
They don't have a scratch on them. They don't have a scratch on them.
Oh, man.
So, my invincible Trolls, rather.
They're nothing special.
They're pretty fucking special, Joe.
No,
Do you
they're just
see-
lucky.
do
They're
you
like
see
the
the damage on them?
luckiest trolls. They're
You
the
see like a damage on them? Because I don't.
Oh my
So they're
god.
pretty fucking special.
They're the luckiest trolls I've ever seen.
So, anyway, we're going to get on with the melee. Oh no, I need to quickly navigate these guys, don't I? Nothing.
They're fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so yeah, we'll do some melee rolls and we'll be back in a minute. Alright, so damage wise, I had a pretty solid round of melee. Can't remember exactly how much I put on things. I know I put 9 on the Lacanis. What did he have on him originally? 4?
Yep.
So that was 13 on the Void Lurker. I know I put 17 on the Revenants. I put 9 on the Revenant King. I can't remember how much exactly I put on. No, I only put like 5 on them, right? 4.
4. Yeah.
4. And I only put 2 on the Soul Reaver Cav from Herja. But anyway, so we're going to do some nerve rolls. So we'll start with the Lacanis down here. 10. I'm assuming I'm re-rolling that. Because that's 19.
Was it total 10?
19.
So yeah, you can roll on that.
And he stands.
Fine.
Okay, this big man down here. There's nothing for you to poach off of. I'm assuming he's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll checking that.
Okay, Revenants. No matter what, I was assuming they were gone, but I have to re-roll it, right?
Yeah.
This is a double 1 scenario, I'm assuming.
Yes.
They're gone.
Yep.
Okay, we've got these boys down here.
Okay.
Oh, Revenant King. Nearly forgot. That's 9, 18. I'm assuming I'm re-rolling.
Yep.
5. So I'm assuming he's fine.
It's total.
So 14.
He's fine.
Okay, the Butchers. That's 10. Poaching, I'm assuming, off of Herja.
Yeah.
What is with these rolls I keep getting? So what's that? 10, 16, 19.
You got 1, just enough to get him off the board.
Yeah, good. And then Soul Reavers. 5. So that is 10, 16. I'm assuming they're fine, so
They're wavered.
They're wavered. I'll take it. Get a concerned die on them. Alright, I'm going to change my facing on some of these units and D6 form and all that lark, and then we'll be back in a minute.
Things are not looking too good for the undead.
Considering they're actually the top scoring unit, top scoring army for evil on this campaign, you really let them down.
I'm not feeling too good about that either. Like, I'm like, what am I doing wrong, guys?
You got ring rust. You got ring rust.
Yeah, you know what? Let me. Post. You know what? Let me know what I did wrong. I already know what I did wrong with the revenants. I mean, not the revenants. The soul reavers. I didn't dictate.
I honestly.
I didn't dictate the. I didn't dictate
He,
the charge.
he forgot. Well, you didn't dictate the charge, and you forgot the individual roll with the free pivot.
Yeah, that's
So
it's a waste of
that.
300 some points right there.
So yeah,
300 points. That's 315 points actually. Yeah, I just throw it out the window. Let me feel free to let me know what I did wrong in this bat rep because I'm already know where this is going. We're
gonna start.
The whites and the werewolves are countercharging into they're charging rather. They're charging into the dire fangs.
But they're both wolves. Surely they should just like each other.
Like Canis, we're gonna assume that's
We think this is love down here. They're staring at each other longingly in the eyes. Yeah.
The same old story here. We're gonna try to see if we can, throw some wounds on. They're gonna regen it. They're gonna heal it, and then we're gonna be doing the good old Mexican standoff.
Where did the Revenant King go? Did he go back into the trolls, or did he go into the?
He's just standing there. He's not doing anything.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
He's actually gonna do blood boil.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna finally do something. He's gonna hopefully try to do something.
Okay, fair enough. Actually, earn his points.
So he's gonna earn his points for once.
Is that your movement done?
That's about it.
Okay, so we'll be back after he shoots me in the face with a breath attack and blood boils me.
Gonna see if the Revenant King earns his points.
What did you put on them? 5. No, 3.
Three more wounds.
And a nice singular one on the trolls. The little trolls that could.
Little trolls are just one go and one just die. They just one die.
Doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
These guys are here.
They are going to need you to roll that again. And then they're just going to stand there and be fine.
What is this monstrosity? This statistic garbage? What?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
What is this?
I'm rubbing off on you apparently.
What?
So Joe's going to just stand here and vent for a little while. Oh, do you want to? Oh, you don't because you want
I can't. No.
Yeah. So I will be back after his melee.
What is
After his
this?
double ones.
Okay.
So this is a double one scenario down here.
It's not as horrible as it could be, but it's not as great as I think it's gonna be. We're gonna go with.
We're doing the Dark Fangs first, yeah?
I'm gonna do the.
Okay, yeah. So you put two damage on the Cavern Dweller.
Start with him. I'm assuming he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Let's go with the Dire
Double one.
Fang.
There's nothing inspiring in the region, so yeah, they're gone.
Okay.
They've already been
The no check. I'm gonna do the.
cave trolls. But what, you put 5 on them, right? So 8, that's 10, 14, they're fine.
Okay. That's it.
That's it. Alright, over to my turn. Down here, Cavern Dweller charged the Carnage, counter-charged the Carnage. He regened, healed for 1. My little Magus group down here all kind of shimmied back again. Just kind of moving around, trying to still get to the place where they can shoot. This unit here stayed here, just kind of protecting the rear of them. This unit of Sons of Corgan charged Revenant King. Cave Trolls went back into, they went back into the mummies because the mummies went into them last turn. They also regen, healed for 2. And all of the fallen Herja went into the Soul Reavers. So I've got some shooting in the form of the Magus and the healing over there. So I am going to do that right now, and then we'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so really should roll with Magus down here. Each one successfully put 1 damage on the whites. So pretty nerve test them. I don't really foresee much coming from this. Absolutely nothing, I assume. That's 12. Sorry,
Whites
no, that's
are
11.
Which is 17, so.
Yeah, they're fine. It's 10, yeah, they're fine. Okay, alright, so I'll get all my melee and we'll be back. So down here, the captain got to put what? How many? 5?
About, yeah.
5, something around there. On the Lucanus, I think it might be more than that. I think it might be 7 or something. But it doesn't matter. So I'm going to nerve test him now. So that's 10.
Roll.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, still.
He's on, yeah. He's
Okay, cool.
13, 15.
Alright, we'll grab him in a minute. The Sons of Korgan refused to go over here. We got double 1 last time, put 7 on the Revenant King, so that's a 6 and a 5, so I shouldn't re-roll it.
Yeah.
That's 4, 6. That's 18, 22.
He's gone.
He's gone. Okay, so we'll grab him in a minute. I put a 9 on the mummies. So that's 10, 19. Don't get to re-roll it because the Revenant King's gone.
They're gone.
Yeah, okay. And then the Soul Reaver Cav is double 1s.
Actually, you gotta roll that because there is a banner bearer hiding behind the bushes over there.
I completely forgot that was down there.
Yeah, this been hiding behind the bushes. Reroll it. And it's even better than before, so they're gone too.
Okay. Alright, so we'll be back in a minute. Game 3 down. Joe's really unhappy about this one. I'm pretty chuffed about this one because after the devastating defeat of my Varangur in the first game, I definitely feel like they came back and they redeemed themselves this game.
There's a part of me that's like, I should have just continued playing my Night Stalkers. Just because it's been such a long time since I played my Undead.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have got the benefit of the extended charge range, which, to be honest, that played out in some of the way I played today, knowing you had the extended charge range. It was kind of like, I knew you were always going to get the charge off first, so...
Yeah, I mean, in some cases it definitely helped. It's just, there was just some very poor choices on my end. I feel like there was this.
I'll be honest, your choice to run the Soul Reaver Cav away wasn't.
Yeah, there was just some very poor decisions.
Opinion.
Yeah, like that whole. I thought that I could have gotten away with it, and that I could have gotten them away enough that. Okay, if they're able to get far enough away that, you know, I get a turn or two of you chasing them, and either like have them become a distraction where that whole flank becomes like, you know, this chasing flank, or it becomes where, you know, I can get a turn where they can recover and I can possibly utilize them somewhere else. It didn't end up being that way. I ended up getting them, you know, just hammered. Where they were
sides by the Fallen.
Yeah, they were just like hammered from behind.
Most times you don't want the Fallen coming at the front, let alone them coming in at your flank and your rear. So yeah, it was. I was pretty chuffed about how that happened down on that flank. I'll be honest, over on your left flank, my right flank. You lost the Bloodworms, which are a pricey unit. You lost the Lucanus, which is also a pricey unit. But points-wise, I lost more. I lost 2 units of Dire Fangs, 250 points of pop, plus the upgrade.
That was the only side of the board that I felt like that I made any kind of tactical like good decisions. because like I threw the bloodworms out there because I knew you were gonna go after them because I know how much you hate them, and I was like I knew you were gonna go for blood and you were gonna try to get them off the board.
And bloodworms.
And there were 290 points, so they're like a good. Like, and I don't blame you. Like it's getting them off the board.
It was a solid choice.
It was a solid.
You gave up a flank. Like,
yeah, it was a solid unit to get off the board for 290 points. Like it's worth getting off the board. And
I mean, I still had those extremely annoying 3 Magus.
Yeah, like
there,
to be honest, like they didn't really do anything beyond being
pot shots.
Yeah, they were just really annoying. They were just super annoying the whole game, and they just like they didn't like on average like they were like dealing some damage, but like they didn't deal enough where like I felt as though they were the major threat. I just didn't. They were just really annoying. They were like mosquitoes. They were like biting at me the whole game, and like I couldn't really get at them completely. But you know what? At the end of the game, like they're still on the board, and they didn't take anything off the board. So
they softened things up.
They're like the meat tenderizer.
To be honest, though, they only softened things up that are still on the board.
Yes, that's why I'm like, they were just. That's why I found them I just found them annoying, but they didn't really, in the scheme of things, like they didn't really like ultimately, pan out to be a major threat as opposed to other things that were on the side of the board.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I'm very happy with. This was a strong list, I personally thought, that you brought. The Soul Reavers, you had the Wyatts, you had the Werewolves. I mean, it was a worrisome list. I definitely thought from the off I had the advantage on the deployment. I obviously wasn't going to tell you that up front. The fact that you put... I can understand why you put all your hard hitters down there to deal with my dire fangs.
I don't like those things. They need to go.
I can understand
those fucking
that,
dire fangs.
but it kind of left you open. I mean, the problem is with Varangur when is
everything hits hard.
Everything hits hard.
True.
So
true.
I mean, you let me put 2 units of Sons of Korgan into your Revenant Horde. It was never going to win. What you did, you successfully held my trolls up for a long time.
The whole game, there was like trading, like it was
the little
fire
trolls,
breath, and then
the little trolls that could.
And the whole game was just them regenning and getting heals, and just that was the whole game.
Right. But I mean, I was pretty pleased. I thought the Varangur redeemed themselves with how this turned out. So the next game is the Elven game, which is centered around Night Stalkers, but the undead get the bonus. So,
odd.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the Night Stalkers coming through portals or something or other, but the undead get a life leech bonus. I believe skeleton hordes, ghouls, and zombies get a life leech bonus. So I'll be honest, I couldn't tell you what army he's going to play. I'll be honest with you, I couldn't tell you what army I'm going to play next game. I'm going back. I can't do this anymore. I mean, I've had a win. I'll be honest with him though. What he's saying, you go back to Night Stalkers. Your undead worry me more than your Night Stalkers.
I mean, I love my undead too. It's just
I mean, your Night Stalkers, they're great until I get into combat with them.
They're fragile. They're glass cannons.
Yeah,
that's what they are. They're glass cannons.
Once like the shit hits a fan and melee begins, they go. Whereas the thing is, while the undead don't have the range of the Night Stalkers, have a lot more staying power.
They do.
But anyway, so that will be a chat for the next game. As I said, not really sure who I'm going to play. He's apparently already told me he's going to play Night Stalkers, which probably means he's going to play Undead. So yeah, we'll be back. Once again, we're the Slaughtered Warlords, and we'll be back for the next Bat Rep soon. Take care. Bye.